Contemporary Groups Made Easy. Chapter 4. The negative effects of assigning animals to the wrong group or deliberately manipulating contemporary groups. A list of invalid reasons for splitting groups will include the following. To make the animals with indices lower than 90 look better than they really are, or can perform because they and their parents are genetically poor. To make your expensive bull's calves look better. Remember, he breeds according to his genes, not according to his price. Also remember that factors already considered in the genetic evaluations, such as sex of the calf, the age of the dam, and the parity of the dam, for example splitting the group based on the dam's status as a heifer of an older cow, is not needed. This makes the group unnecessarily small. Manipulating groups by, for example, dividing the group so that the calves with low indices can pass inspection cause unstable and unusable breeding values. If it's your objective to sell a bull and to make his breeding values look better, these breeding values will change as the truth of his offspring's poor performance will become part of the genetic evaluation of the breed. Incorrect assignment of animals to contemporary groups will not only affect the breeding values of those animals, but might also affect the breeding values of the other animals in your herd, those animals that you might want to sell and will sell to other breeders. The example of a correct group. An animal's measurement, when compared to the average measurement of its contemporary group, indicates its genetic potential. This is an example of a contemporary group that shows that calves' weights vary between 230 kilos and 170 kilos, with an average of 200 kilos of the group. It also shows lots of variation, because within herd indices vary between 115 and 85. It is therefore easy to distinguish between the better and poorer calves. In breeding value estimations, calves 1, 2 and 3 are above average, and calves 4, 5 and 6 are below average. The advantages of large groups are that these comparisons are more accurate and more stable, and breeding values are more correctly predicted, and that is obtained within one generation. If we want to use this example where the group is incorrectly divided into 3 groups, all the indices will change. While the poorer calves are favored and the best calves are now at a disadvantage. There is now less variation amongst the calves. They are all close to average. Rankings can change. For example, calf 2 that was 20 kg heavier than the average of its peers is now, after being assigned to the manipulated group, below average, whilst calf 5, which weighs 20 kg less than its peers, has improved to be above average. Wrong information is therefore used for both index calculations as well as breeding value estimation. In summary, accurate and stable breeding values within one generation depend on correct measurements, correct recording of pedigrees, and the assignment of each animal to the right contemporary group. Tips for wean and other contemporary groups: include as many animals as possible. Calves within each group should be the offspring of at least 2 bulls or more. Calves must be born within a 100-day window of each other. For weighing procedures, establish the correct weighing date using logics. Weigh all cows and calves on the same day if possible, including the culled calves. Ensure that you submit accurate data promptly. Group animals that share the same environment together and had an equal opportunity to perform. place animals with weights that are not comparable to the rest in their group or in a separate group. Avoid altering groups to favor lower performing animals, as this can disadvantage higher performing animals and lead to unstable breeding values in your herd and even in the breed.